You discover that it's only when the car is off that the kick sensor is.
Well, the other thing you talked about was the motion. Maybe
Right, so you can't swipe side to side, so it's all about kick and retract.
It's
all about the
Wade.
Right.
Focus on the retraction, not the extension.
Right.
Yeah.
And don't sway, stay.
Stay. That's right.
Saying.
Yeah, it helps.
The shorter the word tracks are, the easier it is for the guests to remember.
Yeah,
Because
right.
you're trying to, create something that's very impactful, and you're trying to use as few words as possible because it just makes it easier.
In speaking to the kick sensor, we're talking about the 2019 ES, you have some phrases to keep it clear in the mind of the guests. So I heard a couple. Tell us.
Focus on the retraction, not the extension.
Okay, now relative to, that's I guess, the motion, you had one for direction, right?
Right,
Terrell?
as far as not swaying, but staying. So when you're kicking your foot, you don't sway it back and forth, you just kick straight forward. So you
Straight on, straight back.
The big difference for the NX is the vehicle can be turned on.
Yeah, and then just finding something that your guest can utilize when going over the kick sensor. Like earlier, Terrell was having a hard time, and he was consistently kicking or hitting his shin on the bottom of the car, and Terrell works out. So I said, think of it as like doing a pistol squat. If you're squatting on one leg, you're going down in a slow, consistent motion, you're coming up. And so after him doing that, he got the idea and has not kicked the car since.
Zero occurrence.
So, so bringing that, taking something away from your guests that they can identify or relate to, and then have them do it that way.
Well, I like what TJ pointed out about what you found in the owner's manual of the arm's length. Yeah, so I think that's really an easy way for someone to be like, okay, here I am.
Yeah.
Okay,
hit you.
And,
right, good to go.
you think about it like, okay, arm's length, most people are gonna go, okay, arm's length, all right. But it was very exciting, I guess, to notice that guests, as soon as they did the arm's length one time, they naturally came back to that spot without even having to stick their arm out because they could see the distance and they're going, okay, this is naturally
And
here.
they already
then
know
they
it
kick.
works, so they
Yes.
trust it. And it's another place where you have to have rhythm because you do have to wait for the beep. And there's a little bit of a pause,
gotta have
giving you
patience.
time
People
to get
might
out of
get
the way.
impatient,
Feels
do
Yeah.
it again, or
Right, right.
And there's a visual as far as the placement. Like you can use the 2 parking sensors, and pretty much anywhere in between there, you'll have great success.
Good.